Look, you know this feeling all too well. That tight knot in your chest when the world tells you to play small, to settle, to follow some script that's handed out like it's a rule book. It's frustrating as hell. You're grinding every day, making moves that others can't see or won't understand, and yet the system keeps pushing the many over the few, rewarding average instead of excellence. A million voices clamoring, but nobody really building anything meaningful. It's maddening because you know what real freedom should look like. It's not about mass approval or the loud crowd. It's about the few who move the needle, who don't just talk, but build and break limits. But here's the brutal truth. The future is never made by the many who follow. It's made by the few who dare to be different, who refuse to fit the mold. And if you're stuck feeling alone in that, disconnected from the right people, it's not because you don't have what it takes. It's because you're missing the connection with others like you. The few with the fire, the vision, and the guts to change everything. So stop wasting time hunting for broad validation. Forget about trying to pull everyone along. That's a losing game. Instead, focus every ounce of your energy on finding and locking in those rare allies, the ones who get what you're doing, who grind like you, who actually raise the bar instead of watering it down. Because only when the few with real power to create, innovate, and invest link up, they multiply their strength. That's not just talk. Look at every breakthrough, every startup that shifts an industry. It's never the crowd. It's the tight-knit group of visionaries, founders, investors who dare to rewrite the rules. You want to build the future? Build that network at the top where real things happen. How? Be ruthless and intentional. Cut out distractions that scale noise, not value. Get damn clear on who brings real ballast to your mission, not just surface-level connections or empty endorsements. Next, stop chasing comfort or approval, because that's the trap that system lays down. Comfort kills growth. You need discomfort to innovate, to transcend limits others cling to. Embrace friction, disagreements, hard truths. Build your circle to challenge you, not just cheer you. Find people who push you harder, who don't settle. The future belongs to those who can thrive under pressure, not those sinking under approval-seeking or diluted consensus. Also, invest your time and capital differently. Don't throw money or effort behind every shiny object or popular trend. Put everything into the few ventures and relationships where absolute trust and merit are foundation. That means brutal honesty on who deserves your capital and who doesn't. Merit only, no favors, no legacy handouts. Let your resources flow to the few who prove capability repeatedly, because that's the only way to see real breakthroughs. That kind of selective partnership builds unstoppable momentum. And remember, the world you want won't fit inside old borders or definitions. You don't operate by geography or history, you operate by potential and vision. That means expanding thinking beyond traditional tribes, parties, and categories that slow you down. Connect globally, but strategically. Look beyond national labels. The future's not built on where you come from. It's built by where you're going and who you bring along with you, who actually belong in that journey. If you want to lead real change, understand one brutal fact: the many won't lift you, they follow. They're stuck in systems designed to reward mediocrity and compliance. Your real power is only unlocked by the few you connect with, founders who build new worlds, investors who believe in what building actually means, leaders who refuse to settle for anything less than reshaping everything. Stop chasing mass approval. Stop trying to include everyone. Focus on the few who move fast, think sharp, and demand real results. This is the only way out of frustration, the only way out of that gnawing feeling like you're alone in a world that's made to cage the restless. Build that network of the few. Find the people who are fearless enough to break the status quo, smart enough to create real value, and relentless enough to keep pushing beyond limits. That's how you build the future, not by the many, but by the few who refuse to accept anything less than true freedom, true power, and true impact. So start now. Start cutting noise. Start connecting with your real allies. Start believing, not in the masses or the system, but in the power of the few who dare to actually make it happen. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the featured link to learn more.